Earlier this year an article made the rounds that listed the most visited locations in the world. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland opened the list at number 9, and the number 1 spot was taken by the Niagara Falls that is located in the US and Canada. The falls are estimated to host at least 30 million tourists every year, barring 2020, of course. However, sometimes you might just not be in the mood for crowds or sights that have been splashed all over magazine double-page spreads several times. Instead, you might just be in the mood to travel to a place where thousands of people don't gather at one time. A place most people might never even have heard of. If you want to travel to a destination with a difference for your next vacation break, why not consider one of the hidden gems on this list? The below photographs may just convince you. Number 1, Nordfjord, Norway. Discussing staggering photos. In case you're searching for a definitive Instagrammable occasion objective, you won't be frustrated with the Nordfjord in Norway. The fjord is encircled by epic mountains on one or the other side, just as cascades and snow fields. The Nordfjord is around 20 kilometers long and its shallowest point is 12 meters down. It is an expansion of the Sognefjord and is one of the tightest fjords in Europe, 250 meters wide at its tightest point. There is a traveler boat for guests throughout the entire year, just as contract boats and cruise ships during specific seasons. The fjord is an UNESCO World Heritage Site and has obviously been utilized as the motivation for the anecdotal town of Arendelle in the tremendously well-known energized film, Frozen. Number 2, Fort St. John the Baptist, Portugal. The Berlinaz archipelago is comprised of Berlenga Grande, which is the biggest island, and 2 gatherings of more modest islets, the Estelas Inlets and the Furlhas Forcados Islets. Just few travelers are permitted here as it has been proclaimed a booking zone for the insurance of neighborhood fauna. On Berlenga Grande stands the impressive fort of the Berlinaz, otherwise called Fort St. John the Baptist. The post was developed out of what survived from an old, deserted cloister and inherent the 17th century. During the 1950s it was utilized as a pousada, government-possessed inn, and was in the end abandoned after the 1974 insurgency. Today it makes for a magnificent vacation destination and staggering depictions. Number 3, Floating Church, India. Remnants are continually charming regardless of where you end up on the planet. In the town of Shettihalli in the Hassan region of Karnataka in India, lie the remnants of the Gothic-style rosary church that was worked during the 1860s. Every year during the rainstorm, among July and October, the congregation is half lowered, making it appear as though the structure is gliding. The region in which the congregation stands is extremely distant, so you should bring your own food in the event that you need to have an outing close by. Number 4, Yakushima Island, Japan. Yakushima is a subtropical island that structures part of the Kagoshima prefecture. Here you will discover a portion of Japan's most seasoned living trees inside a monstrous cedar timberland, some of which are more established than 7,000 years. A portion of the regions on the island have been pronounced National World Heritage Sites in 1993. The Shiratani Unsuikyo Ravine is a major draw for the gutsy as it is a wonderful spot to climb. A portion of the path can be finished in a solitary hour, while different path inside the gorge can require as long as 6 hours to finish. It rains consistently, however that doesn't detract from the uncommon excellence of the island, where you will likewise discover uncommon plants and creatures, including the yaku monkey. Number 5, Split Apple Rock, New Zealand. In case you're searching for both particular and dazzling occasion objections, New Zealand has it all, and the sky is the limit from there. Here you will locate the secretive Moraki Rocks, Teapot Land, Stonehenge Aotearoa, and the Waitomo Glowworm Caves. In Tasman Bay, off the northern shore of the South Island of New Zealand, you will discover Tokangaha. Or then again Split Apple Rock. Legend has it that large number of years prior, the divine beings were battling about a brilliant apple. In the battle to grasp the natural product, it slipped from their hands, tumbled from paradise to earth and part open when it landed. It at that point went to stone. Another legend has that the divine beings were battling about a stone and their pulling from one or the flip side, made the stone split. Number 6 Lake Morskie Oko, Poland. Poland is a well-known traveler objective among history and craftsmanship darlings due to its archaic engineering and World War II history. The individuals who travel to this wonderful nation can visit the Auschwitz-Birkenau camps in Auschwitz, the Warsaw Old Marketplace, and the dazzling Crooked Forest in Gryfino. On the off chance that you are searching for something somewhat more off in an unexpected direction in any case, Poland is additionally the area where you will discover Morskie Oko or Eye of the Sea. Morskie Oko is a lake profound inside the Tatra National Park which changes tone consistently, changing from a dark blue shade to a light, turquoise tone. Encompassing the lake are mountains and Swiss pines, which makes for a truly flawless occasion setting. Number 7 Hell's Gate National Park, Kenya. Try not to let the name put you off. Hell's Gate National Park is a fabulous occasion objective that incorporates an awesome milestone called Fisher's Tower. The pinnacle is a volcanic fitting named after the German wayfarer Gustav Fischer. Neighborhood Old Stories has it that the pinnacle is indeed a youthful Maasai young lady who was immediately gone to stone subsequent to pivoting to take a gander at the home she was abandoning, while on her way to the man she was to wed. Other than the pinnacle, the recreation center is additionally home to Hell's Gate Gorge, lions, cheetahs, panthers, vultures, zebra, eland, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. Fitting, given that the setting for the 1994 film, The Lion King, depended on the vibe of the recreation center. Number 8 Alberto de Agostini National Park, Chile. The Alberto de Agostini National Park is the third biggest public park in the entire of Chile. It is just available by boat and perhaps the most far-off and pristine pieces of Patagonia. The recreation center likewise denotes the finish of the Andes Mountains as they plunge into the sea encompassing it. Here you will discover gigantic icy masses, the subpolar Magellanic Woods, elephant seal settlements, Chilean dolphins, and even Andean condors. Number 9 The Sunken Garden, Australia. Around 40 million years prior the southeast corner of South Australia was lowered submerged. Limestone layers were shaped on the seabed and it ultimately ejected from the ocean. Throughout the long term that passed, water disintegration prompted the arrangement of underground collapses, the now uncovered limestone which opened up when their roofs fell. These sinkholes numbered more than 50 in the district. In 1886, a rancher by the name of James Umferston purchased a real estate parcel that included one of the sinkholes. He chose to green it up by planting it out and called the opening the caves. These days the sinkhole is known as the Umferston Sinkhole or the Sunken Garden and is a rich green space with a round view to the blue sky above. The individuals who have visited the nursery call it an enchanted spot and like something out of a fantasy. Number 10 Hamilton Pool Preserve, Texas. Alluded to as a Texas cenote, Hamilton Pool Preserve is an emerald green characteristic swimming opening that was made when an underground stream imploded a very long time prior. A cascade streams into the pool and it is encircled by gigantic chunks of limestone. The pool is essential for the Balcones Canyonlands Preserve and has been an ensured nature save since 1990. While it has been a famous swimming opening for Texas occupants and guests for a significant long time, it stays a concealed jewel area in the U.S., as most sightseers appear to favor the bigger and busier objections. Thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel.